So we've got all the kinds of stuff going on. We've got the negative ions, we've got the infrared heat, and we've got the amethyst crystals conducting all this wonderful energy. What's the benefit of all that for people? Like, I know we've talked about better sleep. What about, like, specifically a great story, a personal story, or...
Well, again, mostly for me it was the sleep, but I also used to have really cold feet a lot. My circulation wasn't real good. And I've received a lot of body work and a lot of different things, but my partner used to go, cold feet. So I have a lot better circulation. It really revs up all your systems in the body. The circulatory system, the blood, better blood flow, releasing toxins, the lymphatic system in your body. That is what's really important to be able to have that working well. And the BioMat just moves your blood and helps to release toxins through sweating.
What about headaches? As you're saying that, I'm
headaches,
thinking
yes, headaches. Actually, there was a woman, a friend who's a psychotherapist. She uses the BioMat in her practice for people, and one thing she would work with them that had migraine headaches. 20 minutes on the BioMat before they did their therapy session, migraines would be definitely decreased. And sometimes would just go away. So yeah, the BioMat's great for headaches. I've had a lot of good results. Clients have told me, some of my clients, that's subsided a lot for them.
I know one thing that, when I was laying on the mat and I was like, okay, I'm going to set my intention to heal some part of my body. What's going on? And it was my lower back. I thought, that's always where I get, if I'm going to have pain, it's in either my neck or my lower back. And this day particularly, it was in my lower back, and it was almost instant. It actually just felt like it just melted away.
Wow, great.
And it's been gone. We did that a week ago now, and it's been gone for the whole week.
Excellent.
It felt really good. So.
Well, from a body worker standpoint, a lot of people, therapists love this mat because it enhances whatever service that they're providing for acupuncture or body workers. It helps soften and relax the connective tissue. It helps release lactic acid from the muscles, which is really important, and it really just puts people again in that very receptive state. So whatever treatment they're receiving, they're really getting much more benefit from what chiropractors love this. It helps again to relax all the muscles and soften the bones which is bones are connective tissue, they're just harder. So much more receptivity for better treatments.
I know a friend of mine actually has the mat in his hypnosis chair. He puts it in the chair and he says it really helps people to just get into that really...
Yeah, that mini mat is great for that. Yeah, that theta delta state where your body can just relax. Athletes love the mat too. It really helps to increase stamina. The energy that I feel when I use the middle to higher settings on the mat, oh my gosh, if you want, you can take a power nap for like a half hour on that if you're tired, and it just, bam, your energy is right back up again. So energy is really important. I think that's what all of us are looking for, is ways to feel more alive, feel more energy. And the BioMat is fantastic for increasing your energy.
Well, it's doing everything that we need to do to feel better. I mean, it's getting rid of toxins, moving our blood, better circulation, more oxygen, so our nutrition, our tissues, everything's getting fed, healthy nutrition, good blood flow. Oxygen is taking toxins out of your body. There's blood flow. Everything's moving. I mean, energy only knows how to do one thing, and it's move.
Yes,
and
exactly.
when energy gets stuck in our body, people wonder, well, I have lack of ease in my body. Well, interpret that to be dis-ease. Hyphenated or not, you have dis-ease in your body, and it just escalates from there until your body goes into exhaustion and your immune system shuts down. This way, you know what I love about this, Cathy, is that it just seems to be getting more fun and easier for us to not have to do anything to feel really good.
That's right. I was just going to say, because the mood thing for me, that's been a big upgrade for me too. Just a little bit of, post-menopausal, or when I was in menopause, kind of the, mostly my issue was with my emotions. They would kind of, maybe all over, especially having a teenager in the house. But with the BioMat, I could go take a 20-minute, chill out time, and it's a great mood elevator. I feel much more joy and happiness, really deep peace and happiness, and I really attribute it to that synergy again, but particularly the amethyst crystal is what I feel that I'm really connecting with, to just feel a lot more happy.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line, because if we're happy and we feel good, everything, we just, our whole point of attraction changes. Everything, it's like the filter, you know, if you're looking through a filter of I feel really good, I'm comfortable in my body, I have really good energy, everything on the outside, externally, internally is all going to be about well-being and wonderful. And when we feel like crap, everything around us sort of, you know, that's a whole nother filter to be looking through. And it's important, it's so important to eliminate stress in our life. And I know that life is happening around us all day long, and we have work and we have jobs and the economy and floods and droughts and all this stuff is going on around us, but we always get to choose what we can do or how we can think in order to bring ourselves some kind of well-being throughout our day. And I know doctors, medical doctors, Harvard doctors are saying 20 minutes twice a day can change your whole life, and the way you experience everything in your life, your physiology will change. This is a wonderful opportunity for you to just lay on infrared heat, feel the negative ions, and just wonderful healing of amethyst crystals. And just have a good time, just relax at the same time.
It's a great way to save, it really saves in the long run, you know, you're not running out for this treatment and that treatment. It's a great, as I said, preventative medicine, and need less meds, you know, all the things that we're spending money on, you know, with pharmaceutical companies and all that. It's, you know, it doesn't take the place, it's an adjunct, but a lot of times people, particularly people with high blood pressure, have said that they take less medicine. They don't need to take it. You know, it's really helps to bring your body back into balance and alignment. That's the benefit, to bring all the systems into alignment.
So we're certainly not telling you to get off, take your drugs, don't take your drugs. This isn't about that at all. That's between you and your doctor, and you guys can work that out. But what a great idea to be able to even just back off. I know we're so programmed for that quick fix and for that drug. You know, I always, when I work with clients, I always give them the analogy of if you're driving down the road and your oil light comes on in your car, do you just open up the hood and cut that cord because the oil light goes out and you can keep on driving? But guess what? If you don't go down to the root core, to the issue, then your car is going to basically explode. And the same thing's happening to our body. We can take those drugs, and it is a quick fix, and it's great. You feel better. But once you feel better, look for something that could bring you some more well-being, so that you could start backing off on some of that. And again, like you said, you just feel happy. You don't need drugs when you feel happy. You know. So A+, you know, I'm so excited. I know I've tried years and years ago the jade mat, and I don't know what they've done to change all that, or if I've shifted and changed in my belief system or my physiology. But boy, this was a whole different experience, and it just felt so just like a big exhale. That's how I could explain it.
Great.
And so how would people, if people want to learn more about the mat, this is a great brief kind of explanation about it, and we've covered all the, you know, the synergy of it with the work that you do and the body work, but how would people find out more about you and more about the mat? Do you have a website?
I do have a website. It's www.deeppeace, all one word, DEEPPEACE, the BioMat Company. And so deep. You don't have to put it www anymore. It's just deeppeace.the BioMat Company, all one word. And that's my website. It's a great also introduction to what the BioMat can do. That gives testimonies and a little bit more background on the science behind the mat.
And there's people all over Albuquerque and all over Santa Fe and all over New Mexico now that have these mats, because I've seen them at different trade shows and different wellness expos. So you can contact Cathy. And I'm kind of jumping the gun here, but I know that I was allowed to use the mat. And
yes, I'm offering. You can. My contact information is on my website. I offer a free half-hour demo. So give me a call and come try out the mat. I call it my magic carpet. I love it. Just to come try it really is experiential. I mean, you can read about it and you can there's a lot of research that went into making this product. They did a lot of work with that. And ultimately it is about, how does it feel to you? What do you experience when you get on the mat? And so I hope you take advantage of that. Come and try out the mat.
And what I always like to ask myself, instead of just being so jaded and thinking, what if it doesn't work, it's a waste of my time, I think, you know what, for a half an hour, to feel relaxed and to feel really good and to get this wonderful energy charge, what if it really does work?
What if it does?
What if it does, you know?
Yeah.
And so, so thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For coming on
I
the show.
enjoy being here. Thank you.
Yeah, I've really wanted people to get, once again, just another tool, another technique, modality, just another gift that we have on the planet right now for us to feel better and just create more well-being, joy, happiness, peace of mind.
Yes, peace of mind.
How wonderful is that? And it just keeps getting easier and easier. I love that, because it's not even about doing anymore. It's about just laying there and put some headphones on and have a really good time. So thank you for the gift of trying the mat. It was very wonderful, and for coming on and sharing this information with everybody. Again, I'll put your website across if you'd like to contact Cathy. Even if you just have some questions, or like she said, take advantage of this wonderful half-hour gift that she's offering you, and check it out. And if you'd like to reach me or contact me, you can get in touch with me at www.mitchfriedman1.com, or you can reach me at itsyourmindthatmatters.com. And hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining the show. Thanks again, Cathy, for sharing this wonderful gift of the Amethyst BioMat. And we'll see you next week. Blessings.